Previously on the Youth Edition.
There's the whistle. It's a 0-0 draw. We couldn't beat the Luton defence today. We should get a point out of it. There is the whistle. We do what we need to do. We get 3 points on the road here against Peterborough United. Oh, fuck! Another draw, and we might have been dislodged from top spot there. Strike out! Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Youth Edition. It's Oldham Athletic, it's Dylan Allen on a quest for Champions League glory. It's time to sit back, relax and get in that comfy chair, put it on the big screen TV, crack your favourite beverage, because here we go with the Youth Edition. Hello and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode Oldham Athletic FIFA 19 Season number 3. This is the season finale. We've got 2 games remaining, providing we get automatic promotion. We do play Walsall and this could determine whether we play playoffs or whether we do get an automatic promotion. I'd like to win the title, but that's all up to Charlton. Slipping up and losing some points here. It's a 3-horse race at the moment between Charlton, Oldham and Walsall for the title. Hopefully we can do it. Fingers crossed Charlton fuck up. But let's jump into this. We've got 2 games, a lot to cover, and then we will wrap up this season. So let's jump into it because we need to see if we make the championship. So the penultimate game of the season, we're travelling, we're on the road at the Bescott Stadium to take on Walsall, and this game right here will determine pretty much if we get automatic promotion or not, and hope that Charlton slip up and we can hopefully push for a title. The first team were rested for this game. Let's hope that they are up for it. Guerin's still leading the Golden Boot, but he's going to need a couple here if he really wants to cement himself a trophy this season. Let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 games to go, but this is the all-important one. This will see us secure promotion if we can beat Walsall here today. That should open up enough of a gap between the 2 sides. And, well, fingers crossed that Charlton slip up and we can possibly steal the league title back. But the first team have to fire here today. Guerin needs to find a goal. He's been quiet the last couple of games. Let's hope that we can get the job done. Come on, Oldham. I've got the faith. Hopefully you do too. Oh, lovely ball over the top from Edwards. And that's allowed Barros to make a bit of a run here. The captain pushing and fighting his way. Does well, Barros. Crosses it inside for Bernard. Oh, yes, that's a cracking start. The captain leading from the front and finding Bernard on the back stick. 3 minutes, fuck you, Walsall. Lagazelle puts in the goal. And, well, what a fucking super performance that was from Barros. Just beating off his man constantly. And finally comes up with the biscuits, gets the cross into Bernard. His 8th goal for the season. The keeper didn't see it, he reacted late. And it's a goal for the Laddicks. Bang as we take out the camera. 1-0 to the Laddicks. Get in. Alfie Lee, lovely touch. Edwards. Bernard. Edwards. Oh, he's pushing, he's fighting. He can't get the shot away. Lee again. Drives inside. Guerin was trying some acrobatics. Comes out the back door. And Laurent Bernard loves this situation. Drives his way down the wing. Here's the cross inside. Looking for Guerin. He just could not rise. Barros with another clearance. Set up well today. Guerin gets his first real touch. Cameron Griffiths slides one out wide. It's a lovely ball. Bernard drives forward. Still comes Laurent Bernard. Gets around his man. Drives his way inside. Oh my days! Oh my fucking days! Laurent Bernard is on point here today. He's got 2 goals in 15 minutes. And the Gazelle himself is writing his own story. Just dodges and weaves his way through the traffic. Cuts back inside. Smashes it home. And Oldham showing that they want to play in the championship next season. Brilliant finish. 2-0 to the Laddicks. Get in. Dylan Allen fucking loves it. Tries to bring it inside. And Griffiths and Co lays it off. Good football here so far from Oldham. Alfie Lee pushes on forward. Lays one out wide. Asks a lot here of Joel Edwards. Joel Edwards trying everything he can to get around this man. Cuts back nicely. Still comes Jolski. Inside for Guerin. Can't find him out the back door. Here is Coe. Lays it off for Alfie Lee. Hits Guerin on the way through. What is that? A call for the referee. And it's a free kick. And it will be Barros. Can he do it here? The captain, he's been everywhere. Oh, he worked it. The keeper seen it coming. Plays it inside. Guerin, quick touch on. Alfie Lee pushes forward. Cuts back nicely, Alfie Lee. Off to Coe. Griffiths. Bernard! He's got it! He's got himself a hat-trick in the first half. 35 minutes gone. This man is on fire. Oh my days. Set up the fucking hot croissants because Gazelle is coming home. 3-0 to Oldham. Walsall with no answer. And fuck me. Bernard, he's been colder than a witch's tit of late. Oh my days, he's turned up here. 3-0. Bernard with the first half hat-trick. Game fucking set match. Oldham in the box seat and looking at the championship next season. And here he is again. Bernard this time setting one up, setting it through here for Cameron Griffiths. Lays it back off. It's Bernard again. What can't he do here today? Works his way through again. Oh, he's got 4! He's got fucking 4! Lauren Bernard! Oh my days, he ate his fucking Weetabix this morning. 4-0 in the opening half. It's on Ultimate. I've changed nothing. Lauren Bernard has just fucking turned up. We've been waiting for this kind of performance. And he has fucking grabbed the bull by the horns. Puts it in the back of the net for a 4th goal here in the first half. Oh my fucking days. This keeper is going to be taken out the back and slaughtered, you'd feel. Also with the opportunity to push for the championship are being hung out to dry. Lauren Bernard, welcome, welcome. Griffiths, oh look who it is. It's Laurent. He's in. Oh, they're looking for him in every opportunity now. Coe. Griffiths. Alfie Lee pushes his way through. Still comes Alfie. He'll slip this one out wide. It's Lauren Bernard again. Give him another crack. Oh, Jesus. It's almost gone in. They're just praying for the halftime whistle. It's a corner now. Bernard to be the deliverer. Drives it inside. Looks for Guerin. And out it goes again. And there is the whistle. What a scintillating first half from Oldham Athletic and Laurent Bernard. A huge performance. It's 4-0. Bernard lays off. Cameron Griffiths. Back to the run of Bernard. Cuts back inside nicely. Then off to Cameron Griffiths. Here is Alfie Lee. He's got an opening. He'll cut back inside. He'll pull the trigger. Works the keeper. Will get the corner. Oh, we give it away. And it is finally a goal here for Walsall. Bernard going for a really adventurous pass. And it hasn't been taken care of. The defence thought we were forward already in the change room celebrating by the looks of things. And Cooper is beaten. It is 4-1. Well, 4-0, 4-1 up, should I say, and we're making some changes. Schinkel, Gabrich and Binhammer check in for Edwards, Alfie Lee and Cameron Griffiths. Flicks it through. Binhammer gets the run on. Here's Guerin. Lays it off, but Binhammer didn't keep running. But here is Binhammer. Drives his way forward. Outline here, Laurent Bernard. Can he set something up this time? Drives his way inside. Back stick. And it's Binhammer who's just missed. It's a long searching ball. There's Laurent Bernard onside. Yes, he is. Here's the cross. Punched out by the keeper. Who's going to get there first? Lays it off. Gabrich. Inside, Binhammer lays it through. Oh, Bernard was there. Binhammer picks up the crumbs. He'll cut back inside, lays it off, finds Gabrich. Gabrich plays it through, finds Guerin. Guerin shoots, and oh my days, where has Guerin gone? Well, it's a corner here for Walsall. 84 minutes gone. Driven inside. Laurent Bernard is just doing everything he can at the moment for this club. Park up, Coe with the block. It falls to the man in Osborne. They lay it off, and they miss. Gabrich, Binhammer, there is the whistle. It's victory for Oldham. And that will see us at least go to the championship. Get in. Well, what a performance from Laurent Bernard. 16 shots to 6. We controlled the game there in the first half. Bernard with 4 fucking goals, 9.6. 7.3 there for Guerin. Look, that's how much he was not in the game. Only the 1 shot for him. Cameron Griffiths there with 3 assists. and a 9.4. Get in! A 7.5 for Joel Edwards, 7.9 for Alfie Lee, 7.2 there for Cooper, a 9.2 for Barros with the assist. Fuck, he set that first goal up brilliantly. Noah White, a 7.8, a 7.4 for Klein, an 8 for Evan Olsen with 5 defensive efforts, 6.8 for Gabrich, an 8 for Coe, 5.8 for Schinkel, a 6.7 for Ben Hammer. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Training session time. That's not too shabby. All right, we are into May, and we've got a U Squad monthly report. There'll be a couple of these in this episode, but let's have a look here. Steiner, 83 to 89, has dropped off a little bit, but we'll hold for now. Cesar, we might sign him up at the end of the season, 63 overall. Probably gain some value from being able to sell him on. Zaki El Hindi, 74 to 92, right midfielder from Egypt. Fabio Cabrera is looking good. We will probably look to sign him towards the end of the season. Bram de Graaf, 59 overall, 81 to 87 winger. Godwin Bata, 54 overall, 86 to 92 striker. Murad El Masari, 63 overall, but his potential has dropped to a 76 to 90. Thomas Fredrickson, the left back, 56 overall, 75 to 89. He's dropped away. Ian Boyce, 61 overall, 81 to 87 potential. Johan Burry, 52 overall, 79 to 89 potential. He's dropped off as well. Sven Folker, 51 overall, 76 to 90, has dropped away. Donald Sullivan, 57 overall, 79 to 89 potential. So that's our academy. We'll look at them again in June and decide if we want to bring any in. Maybe just for some sales to try and generate some cash to bring in some big players for the championship. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is the final day of the season, and we're going to watch the full intro here because there is an opportunity for us to win the league title here today if Charlton lose, but they are playing Forest Green, so Dylan Allen will be hoping that his former side can get the wood over Charlton, but they're not having the most impressive season. So it's really up to us to get the victory here today. We are 1 point behind Charlton, but if Forest Green don't get a draw there at least, that means that we will finish in second position. We obviously need to get the job done here today against Portsmouth. The first team is rolling out unchanged. Laurent Bernard, I mean, fucking what a performance against Walsall. Let's hope he can turn it on here in front of the home fans. But we're through. We're through to the championship. So here we go with Cooper, Barros, White, Klein, Olsen, Lee, Coe, Edwards, Griffiths, Bernard and Guerin, Gabrich, Binhammer, Roberts, Gill, Chimichukwu, Martin and Harris on the bench. And let's hope that we can fucking get the job done here today. The boys are firing after that performance against Walsall. They're through. They know we're playing championship football, but there is an opportunity here to win the title if Charlton fuck up. So let's get into this game, do what we do best and score goals and win, and hope that Forest Green can help us out against Charlton. Bernard. Cameron Griffiths out wide. Bernard makes the run. There is Gazelle. Cut back, does well, does his man in brilliantly, drives it inside, and no one can get on the end of it. It's quite tough here. The blue and white strips. Olsen. Oh. Alfie Lee. Edwards, oh, he's offside. Plays it off. Griffiths. Alfie Lee. Oh, good save. Oh, Guerin gets the steal. Can he find a finish? Guerin! Oh, Guerin! Come on, mate. The shooting boots have gone in the last few games. Gets a key opportunity, goes for the finesse, and misses. Oh, fuck me. Well, there we go. Portsmouth take the lead, and we are on the back foot. We're going to have to get aggressive and go for this. 33 minutes gone, and Portsmouth slipped through our defence. We beat Cooper and make it 1-0 on our home deck. Not the story that you want written here. We're trying to win ourselves a league title. We're going to need 2 goals now at least. Hope that Charlton aren't winning their game, but Olsen needed to put in a bigger shift there. Cooper didn't get down. 1-0. Coe with the intercept. Big Coe pushes his way forward. Can he get a cross in here? He can. Oh, Guerin couldn't get on the end of it. And here is Bernard. Lays it off. Finds Alfie Lee. Plays it forward. Oh! Damn it! Edwards couldn't finish, but I think he was offside. Here's Coe. Play forward. Asks a lot here of Laurent Bernard. Pushes his way forward. Laurent drives. Guerin cannot find a goal at the moment. He's gone cold. Well, there is the whistle. 1-0 down to Portsmouth. We'll check in on Charlton at half-time. Right, second half. Charlton are 1-0 up over Forest Green, so we're going to have to hope that that result changes. But other than that, we still need 2 goals to get a victory here. Cameron Griffiths was looking for Bernard, who gets absolutely slaughtered by the defender. That is a little bit rude. We get attacking, so Klein joins in the play. Cameron Griffiths. Not wide. There's Bernard. Inside. Finds Guerin. Right, 2 changes. Here we go. It's Gabrich and Binhammer checking in for Liam Griffiths. Being ultra aggressive and ultra attacking. They are dying. We need to get some fresh legs here on the pitch. A corner for Portsmouth. It's a high and delivered ball. Good work there. There's the strike. Klein gets the touch. Gabrich clears away. Who's going to get out there first? Here is Coe. Plays it off. Joel Edwards. Come on, Joel. Push forward, son. Give everything that you've got left. Here he is. We'll play it inside. Guerin's offside. Create something here. Drives his way forward. Lays it back for Coe. Coe drives his way inside. Gets this ball through. Finds Guerin. Can he find some magic? Out to Olsen. Driven inside. Out the back door. It's Binhammer. He gets picked off. It falls to Klein. Klein will try and bring it inside. Binhammer dispossessed. Here's Gabrich. Lays it off. Binhammer. Blocked. Guerin. Oh my days. Come on, boys. Gabrich lays it through for Coe. Oh, can't beat the keeper. Barros. Binhammer. Oh, Binhammer. Oh, Binhammer. Oh, fuck me. We can't get through this defensive line. They've put up a fucking wall today. And Portsmouth are going to take the biscuits here, you'd feel. And there is the whistle. It's a loss on the final day of the season. But we are through to the championship. Oh, well, it's no title, but we'll take it. We'll be playing in the championship next season. Well, 13 shots to 6. We threw everything we had at it, but we just could not find a finish. And Coe with 5 defensive efforts and an 8.5. 6-1 for Edwards, 6-9 for Binhammer, and 8.1 for Bernard. 6-8 for Guerin. He's gone colder than a witch's tit. 7-5 for Cameron Griffiths, 7-3 for Alfie Lee, a 6 for Cooper, 7.2 there for Barros, 6-8 for Noah White, 7-2 for Klein, 6-8 for Olsen, 7-4 for Gabrich. Get voting up in the eye for the final game of the season in the Majestico. Right, let's get training. There we go. Olsen now up to a 69. Right, we've got our first scout report. We'll get a couple back in this episode, but we've got Vilho Tuminen, 72 to 94. Not really looking that crash hot, so hopefully the Finns bring us back something else. There were 6 players on the list, and they were all absolute dog shit. Northern Ireland's also brought us back fuck all. We've got Connor Hennessy, 56 to 78. And we are in Sweden. We've got Magnus Persson, 67 to 91, and Magnus Henriksson, 71 to 94. 350 grand evaluation, 6'1". I'm going to bring him in to the academy. We also pick up $1.5 million in prize money for our finish this season. And it is time for another training session. Come on, boys, get closer to that 70 mark. Another training session. Come on, boys, keep growing. All right, here we go. We're getting towards the end of May, and the Youth Academy players are starting to ask for call-ups. So, Murad El Masari, let's go and see if he's worth bringing into the first team. All right, Murad El Masari, 17 years of age, 63 overall, 76 to 90 potential. And for me, that is a yes. We'll have a look at his, what he is made of, and he might be a sale option, or he might even get a gig here at Oldham. Welcome to the first team, Murad El Masari. All right, Cyril Cesar now wants his call-up. And 63 overall, 78 to 84 potential. I'm going to bring him in. It's probably purely to try and sell him off. But, he might be able to help us out in the reserves team until we can get some players in. But welcome to the first team. And we have another training session. Keep going, Binhammer. Okay, well, we've got some fucking more errors here for EA. Youth player terminates his contract. We've got no idea who it fucking was. But there's 2 of the cunts. They are both gone. Who knows who the fuck they were? They didn't ask us for contracts or anything. We don't know who they were. They're just gone. Well, even though I've just looked at the list, I've got no idea who it was that has just decided to bounce out of the club. So, yeah, well done. And now we've lost another fucking player. What the fuck is wrong with this fucking youth academy system? Fuck's sake. Like, I don't even know who that was. I've got no fucking idea who that was that just decided. It was fucking Steiner. The 16-year-old fucking goalkeeper. I mean, fuck me. Are you having a laugh? Are you fucking having a laugh right now? Well, we better train up what we've got in our fucking team. Olsen up to a 70, but he probably won't stay there. All right, we're back here in Finland. We've got Tuomeninen, Aino Aro, 51 to 69, 64 to 86, and Jimmy Nurminen. I don't know, 75 to 94. No signings though. We are in Northern Ireland. It's not really bringing us back much, but we have picked up Brendan McAvoy, 66 to 88. He's got a high overall, so we'll monitor him. And we are here in Sweden, still keeping an eye on Magnus Persson, but we've also got Nicholas Carlson, 84 to 94. We'll bring him into the academy, and Stefan Jonsson, 68 to 90. Right, so let's have a look at this academy now, as all the reports are in for the year. Zaki El-Hindi, 76 to 90. I'm going to hold him there. Godwin Batter, I think probably will make his way into the team, but I'm not going to sign him just yet. I want to see what kind of strikers are out there going into next season. Thomas Fredriksson, no, you're gone, mate. See you later. Ian Boy, 61 overall. We could cash in here, 81 to 87, but I'm just not 100% sold on him. I don't want too many players in that we're trying to just offload. It just defeats the purpose. So we'll leave him there for now. John Burry, 83 to 89. Don't think he's going to come through. Sven Folker, I'm going to release him as well. Magnus Henriksson, 60 overall, physically strong, 76 to 94 potential. Another central defensive midfield option. You know what? Welcome to the first team. Come on, Magnus. Come on down. We've got a new right back in Nicholas Carlson, 59 overall, 84 to 94. So we'll watch his progress. And Donald Sullivan, the American, 80 to 86, we are going to release. Right, we are into the June training sessions, and fuck me, look, Olsen's back to 69. Well done, EA. Your game is fucking amazing. Training, training, training. Everybody's training as we ending the season. And miraculously, Olsen's back up to 70. Simulate. Ah, fuck me. It's so fucking weird. And the final training session of the season. There we go. All done and dusted. All right, so it's time to do our yearly squad report and to have a look at our squad, see who deserves to be sold, sent out on loan, and that kind of stuff. So make sure you're leaving me comments down below on what you should feel these players. We'll check their potentials and their statistics for the season. This should be quite in-depth. So Cooper there showing great potential, of course. Let's have a look. 41 games, 15 clean sheets. His attributes are coming along. 65 reactions now. Probably need to work on his handling, but that's about it. We haven't really put any training into him this year. He's still got 2 years remaining on his contract. And Jihu Jill, our backup goalkeeper, is up to a 70 now. He's gone up 5 this season. I haven't trained him, I don't think. An exciting prospect. Played the 17 games for 5 clean sheets. How's he coming along? 72 reactions. And this is the reason I don't train the goalkeepers that have a decent potential, because their reactions tend to grow a little bit quicker while you're not training them. And that is one key stat that you do need to go up. So we could possibly look at training Jill up, but I think Cooper's done a very good job for us this season. So, you know, whether we need to look for another new keeper, I'm not too sure. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. He's only got a year remaining on his contract. At right back, we've got Brett Cooper showing great potential. 65 up 3 this season. The 14 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. Coming along, he's quite physical, which is good to see. And yeah, he's growing quite nicely. 3 years still left on his contract. Kuti has the potential to be special. He's a 64 up 3. 14 appearances, 1 assist. And 85 jumping, 86 strength, 88 aggression. He's an angry man, and those technicals are starting to grow. He's got 2 years remaining on his contract. And then our captain at the moment is Fabio Barros, our Scout Future star, of course. Potential to be special, 77 now, up 6. 41 appearances, 2 goals, 4 assists, and he is coming along. Physicals are starting to grow. He's getting the speed and stuff as well. Strength is up there. His jumping is growing, which is good to see. 75 reactions is outstanding for a youth academy player. Cracking crossing and short passing skills. And his defense is coming along because we did train that 1 year remaining on his deal. At centre back, we've got Sonev. He is out on loan, 59 up 1. And, you know, it might be his time, might be up when he comes back from loan. We might get rid of him finally. Let me know your thoughts. Cartier, well, here's a prospect, but doesn't have a potential. Played the 18 games, does a good job, but I mean, we're probably at a point where there's some decent regen centre-back coming through now that might be able to replace him if we have enough cash. We've just signed him a new contract so that we can sell him off. Awazi, we don't know what his potential is yet. 59 up 2, 14 appearances. Statistically is growing and should be a hot prospect for the future, you'd feel. 2 years remaining on his deal. Noah White showing great potential, 75 up 6. Now, he fucked up a little bit this year, but, you know, held true for other matches. You could probably see him filling a reserves role later in the career mode if he sticks around. Once he got a 5-star weak foot, which always helps him out. We definitely worked on his defensive training there, and he is coming along. But yeah, it's really up to you guys. 1 year remaining on his deal. Moritz Klein is an exciting prospect, 77 up 8, 41 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist. Beast, German beast. This is the kind of guy that you can see playing for this team for a very long time, and he will grow considerably. 1 year remaining on his contract. And left back, this is probably our main issue. We've got Evan Olsen, 70 up 7 with a shitload of training. He doesn't have a potential. We're just training the crap out of him because obviously we sold off Owen Griffiths. But if we can find a decent left back coming through, then you know, they'll probably take over. But at this stage, Evan Olsen is our starting left back. He's got the physicals to do the job. The training's definitely helping him out. He's got 1 year remaining on his contract. The new lad, Magnus Henriksson. He's an exciting prospect. He's bold as a fucking badger. We'll worry about kit upgrades and that when we move into the new season. 3-star, 3-star, 6'1", medium work rates. 86 strength already. So he could be a decent force in the future. Can play centre back as well. A new deal for him, of course. Liam Roberts, no potential. Really hard-working servant for us this year. I was considering selling him at the start of the season, but he's really filled in. But, you know, Henriksson might come through and take that position off him, at least in the 2s, once he starts to grow. Because Liam Roberts doesn't have too much left in him, you'd feel. He's got 2 years on his contract, but is he worth selling off already? Young Ko, the exciting prospect. He's only 17 years of age. He can play all through the midfield. 69 up 9. He's had a fair bit of training, of course. We might have to halt that now. Otherwise, we might stunt his growth. But 6'4", the high defensive work rate. His physicals are coming along. Probably needs a bit more acceleration. We've really just been working on his technical and defensive capabilities. But he will come good. And he's still only 17. 1 year remaining on his contract. Mick Harris, 74 up 4, showing great potential. 38 appearances, 4 goals, 3 assists. Probably cemented in that 2 side and coming off the bench in the 1s at the moment. Technically very sound. 2 years remaining on his deal. Cameron Griffiths has been playing central attacking midfield for us, showing great potential. 73 up 3, 40 appearances, 6 goals, 16 assists. And fuck me, he did a brilliant job once he moved back into that midfield role. 93 ball control is definitely helping him out. 3 years remaining on his deal. Next we have Don Sun Han, showing great potential. Up 5 this season, 32 appearances, 2 goals, 2 assists. Not sure what to do here. He's got 5-star skill moves, but doesn't really have the work rates to get the job done for me. He's got cracking ball control and dribbling. Maybe he needs to play cam as well. I'm not too sure. 1 year remaining on his deal. Will he be in? Will he be out of the club? Let me know. Millet is due back from loan. He's just hit a 60. We'll see what his potential is and decide what we're going to do with him. He's the number 10 of the club at the moment, so that number could become freed up. He's currently loaned out. He should be back in January, I think. No, he might be back at the start of the season. Gabrich has the potential to be special. He's unhappy for some reason. He should be playing more games, apparently. 71 up 5, 3 goals, 1 assist from 26 appearances. You know, solid centre midfielder and a hot prospect for us for the future. 2 years on his deal. Fernando Braga is an exciting prospect. 61 up 1. Just the 1 appearance for him. He's only just come in. 5-star skill moves, high defensive work rate. Could definitely be a backup, and you know, who knows where these lads will be once we hit Champions League football. Elfie Lee, an exciting prospect, 75 up 4, 41 appearances, 4 goals, 7 assists, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, of course. Doesn't have the work rates that I want, but fuck me, he does a job and a half, doesn't he? So you can see him being around for a while, 4 years on his deal. Ernst Lennart is out on loan at St Johnstone still, 61 up 4. We'll see his potential when he gets back, but he has gone up 4 this season, so that's decent. Another Austrian lad, growing technically. Oh, Jesus, look at the finishing for a midfielder. Yeah, we'll take that. 2 years on his deal. Tommy Martin, an exciting prospect, 73 up 5, 42 appearances, 3 goals, 6 assists. High defensive work rate, so he tracks back. Sprint speed is growing for the Belgian. And technically he is sound. 1 year remaining on his deal. So, you know, it's going to be tough to dislodge Laurent Bernard, but, you know, there are options there for Tommy Martin. Schinkel, 68 up 4, showing great potential. Only 17 appearances and 2 assists. High work rates, good physicals, good technicals. 1 year remaining on his deal. What do we do with Schinkel? Joel Edwards, an exciting prospect, 76 up 7, 41 appearances, 10 goals, 9 assists. A cracking season for Jolski. High work rates, 5-star skill moves, growing physically and technically. 99 finishing. I didn't train his finishing, I don't think. 2 years on his deal. Cyril Cesar is showing great potential. We just brought him in, 63 overall. 4-star. Shit work rates for a cam. Might be a bit of bin fodder that we can sell off. 650 grand. Hopefully that bounces up going into next season. Binhammer, 63 up 5, an exciting prospect. 32 appearances, 8 goals, 3 assists. 5-star weak foot, 6 foot tall. And yes, there's no way Binhammer's leaving. I think he is a big man for us for the future. Patrick Kennedy, 66 up 1, an exciting prospect. 5 appearances for him. 5-star skill move, 6'2", and very handy for the reserves team at least. We'll see how he develops. Vim is out on loan, 61 up 4. We'll get him back as well. And it's another Austrian with some good physicals, so we'll have to see how he's looking. He went up 11 in ball control. All right. 2 years on his deal. Murad El Masari, only showing great potential, the right winger. 4-star, 3-star, good work rates, not bad physicals. We'll see. Does he need a loan spell straight out, or do we try and sell him off? Now, Chimichukwu, 68 up 2, 30 appearances for 9 goals and 6 assists. He's growing, but it's slow, and he's not really finding the back of the net when we want it. A year left on his deal. What do we do with Chimichukwu? Guerin, 76 up 6, only showing great potential, but he plays a lot better than that. 41 appearances for 24 goals in all competitions, 6 assists, and he's the heart and soul of our front line at the moment. 90 acceleration, the sprint speed is there, his finishing's at 90. He's our #1 striker at this stage. He's got 3 years remaining on his deal. Laurent Bernard showing great potential, 75 up 5. He's unhappy, I'm not sure why. 41 appearances, 11 goals, 9 assists. Coming along physically, coming along technically. He's not going anywhere. He's got 3 years remaining on his deal. Bratiano, who we've only just signed recently, showing great potential, 62 up 1, the Romanian. 3-star, 3-star, high medium work rates. Yeah, he needs a bit of work, but let me know your thoughts. Do we sell him off? Lance Murphy showing great potential, 65 up 5, 12 appearances, 1 goal, 4-star skill moves, pace for days, and still only 18. Does he need a loan spell? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And Ethan Moore is hit 60 overall. He's gone up 3 this season, out on loan at the Chinese League. I don't know, the Australian we signed in Season 1, who knows what he's made of, but he's gone up 11 in long shots. We'll see what he's looking like when he finally gets back from his loan. That's our full squad. So let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below, and we'll work out what we're going to do with the squad going into this championship season. So let's take a quick look at the English leagues. Chelsea have won the Premier League over Man City. And who's getting relegated? Because that's who we're going to be playing against. Stoke, Aston Villa, and Burnley. It's 3 come down, I think. So, yeah, some big teams in there. Burnley will be tough to take on in the championship. Now, Bournemouth, Cardiff, and Norwich look like they've gone up. So we'll have Swansea, West Brom, Sheffield Wednesday, Leeds. Oh, there's some big teams in here. Sunderland, Birmingham City, Millwall, Plymouth Argyle, and Scunthorpe will be going down. I think Hull might go down as well. And in League 2, it was Northampton, Coventry City, and Mansfield Town going up. The worst team in England at the moment is Macclesfield. Guerin has won himself the Golden Boot by 1 goal. He didn't score a lot there at the end, and only from 34 matches he scored 19 goals. Do we have anyone else on the list? I don't think so. Assist-wise, Cameron Griffiths gets the assists as well. 16 assists from 33 matches. Bernard there with 9 from 34 matches. Edwards gets 7 from 34 matches. Well done, boys.
Clean sheets, well, that definitely wasn't us. Cooper's missed out by 2, but he only played the 34 games for 14 clean sheets. And Jill gets 5 clean sheets from 12 games. So not a bad effort there from the boys. No one gives 2 fucks about cards. So the FA Cup was won by Southampton, who beat Newcastle United. That is big story. Southampton winning the FA Cup. The Carabao Cup was won by Arsenal over Everton. Burnley doing well in this, and maybe that's why they've fallen out of the Premier League. The Champions League was an all-Spanish final. Real Madrid beating Barcelona 5-4 on penalties. And the Europa League was won by AC Milan over Real Betis 2-1. So the final standings for League One: Wickham, Notts County, Oxford United and Rochdale have all been relegated. They will be back down to League Number 2. Forest Green just makes the cut. And, yeah, I mean, it was overall a fairly decent season. We sat top for quite some time. Unfortunately, we don't get the biscuits. Charlton did win their final game of the season over Forest Green, so we miss out by 4 points. But automatic promotion, we finished in 2nd position into the championship next season. Thank you very much for joining me for season number 3. Hopefully you are back for season number 4. We'll have player upgrades and hopefully some transfers. Those regens should be juicy by now, and hopefully we have some money to play with in the championship. Thanks very much for watching today. I've been Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. This video is powered by Neurotech and their product Clarity. Now you can jump over to their website now, use the discount code DK10 for 10% off your next purchase. And I highly recommend this product. I use it every single day. It increases your energy, your focus, while reducing fatigue and stress. If you want to know how I get out all these videos and keep that work going, this is the product for you. So go and check it out. All the information that you need is on that website. If you feel like making a purchase, chuck in at that discount code for 10% off. Now, if you are looking for more fresh content to check out, you can click one of these 2 videos. If you feel like subscribing, well, there's a button right there. Make sure you put on that notifications bell, and we'll see you next time.